We all live. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nash Sports Lawyer here, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm going to do my Deji on a Lachundi versus Alex Wasabi in the UK versus USA main card event happening at the SBE Arena. I will get more info into that information sooner as I do want to say like an important announcement. I know it's not going to be related to my channel. This is a very important announcement that has been going on in my mind for a couple of days. Actually, no, it's been like most happening like yesterday. I've been organizing something with other rugby league YouTubers for a special charity 9 hours stream event. I don't think I'll be part. I, I'll try my best to come on it though. But if you don't know, Sam Rebel, also known as Nick Frustro's best friend. Obviously, if you know him, he supports the North Coast Cowboys. A big fan of that. And obviously, he has put out a live stream ready for Saturday at, I believe, maybe at 3 p.m. I believe. I'm not sure. Might need to organize still do some stuff with him, to be able to lock some stuff in on Friday. But if you guys haven't heard yet, if you do want to donate for Nick and also for Lismore, please donate a stream. You can help him as much as you can, as it is absolutely just raining cats and dogs here at the moment. So hopefully I won't be affected by floods or anything. And yeah, man, it's just after watching a stream yesterday, hearing the whole actual story behind the scenes, I was absolutely petrified. I nearly laid a tear, and I gotta say, that those were one of the most scariest stories I've ever heard or even seen from him ever in my life. It's like I can't believe there was 10 or 20 minutes there without for no help. The 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 S and S whether the chord, it, they were about to help him, but they were 1 hour 2 hour away, and Nick said, "Well, we don't have 1 to 2 hours away." So he had either 10 or 20 minutes to either survive or either just die and surround, just die and just drown. It's just absolutely just sad. And I know that this stream's not related to that, but still, man, I'm just really want to like get this out there. I really feel like that this is what we need to push for, and this is going to be very important Saturday for our main man Nick. He has inspired me and others to create rugby league YouTube content throughout last couple of years, and if it wasn't without him, we won't get the corner post, the rugby league breakdown podcast, the late night show, everything that is created to inspire the community itself and other opinions as well. He's an absolute legend, absolute bloke. He's my closest online friend, if you want to say that. And I just want to say, just go support him, and also the town of Lismore to rebuild for everything. Hashtag raise for Nick and more. But anyway, lads, enough of that. I am going to leave a link in the subscription for that live stream coming on for Saturday. So yeah, thank you all for listening to that. But anyways, enough of that. We're gonna go straight into the Deji versus Alex Wasabi live stream match. Apology if my energy is a bit low because obviously because of what happened to Nick, and I'm just really just like devastated, and apologies for my energy today for the stream. So yeah. Anyways, I have actually seen a leak for the face to face, so we're actually going to go through that. Just for some breaking news. Obviously, hopefully, I won't get copyright off from that, but I do believe I won't. So I'll make sure the sound is off. I'll get it off for you once I get it off. Okay, celebrities react to Deji versus Alex Wasabi fight announcement. Man, oh man, where is it? Where is? Okay, hang on a second. Face to face. Let me see that. Alright, here it is. Face to face. I'm just gonna get this on here and let's begin the reaction. Hopefully, hopefully I'm gonna get copyrighted, but I'm assuming that will not. Obviously, I'm going to keep it low for the thing. Obviously, got the thing off, but actually no. You know what? I'll see if I can see if I can not get copyright for this. So bear with me, lads. Audio. Okay, desktop. Okay, let's do that. And
I'm here to fight.
Are you?
I mean, I just want to fight. I'm here to fight. All this stuff that we have to do is cool, like whatever. I just want to. That's the whole reason I accepted your challenge.
You wanna fight
I
now?
just right now.
Let's not do it right now.
okay,
Let's
go.
not.
If we can go
No,
full
no,
screen.
do you want to fight now?
I really can if you want.
Can we fight now?
You let me leave first. You guys can do what you want.
Honestly, a lack of confidence. And underestimating me.
No, I don't underestimate you at all. I think I prepared for you to be the best that you are going to be, and that's what I believe you will be.
I don't think you have.
What? Prepared?
Yeah.
I've been training every single day.
Okay. So obviously, what happened there is that Deji and obviously Alex were obviously going back each other, saying, "Oh, you're underestimating me. Underestimating me." It's also because we actually get to see this on his actual on his actual preview on the fight itself. He actually uploaded a video a few days ago, I believe, 2 days ago, I believe. Sorry, a day ago. It's got a million views. I actually watched the whole thing just recently. Obviously, if you can see right here, on his Instagram story, Deji has actually boxed with his big brother, aka known as KSI. Pretty much, you know what KSI is actually known. I mean, obviously, I've been watching KSI for a long time. I'm actually inspired, but obviously for his preview, I'm obviously going to be unbiased as you know I'm a big fan of Deji. I have no issues against Alex Wasabi. I know he's done some some clownish some clownish things in the past. Obviously, his last ever sparring was against Fusitube, and obviously he actually lost to him pretty badly. And obviously, ever since then, he actually counted Slim Abana after his fight with Fujitube when Slim absolutely just whacked the absolute shit out of Fujitube in the UK. And yeah, Wasabi was like making his own video saying Slim is not a good boxer. And obviously because after that he had a lot of criticism from Slim and his brother himself, calling him out saying that you counted up to me behind the sheds, but you're obviously scared. And obviously Deji, if you guys didn't know, his last fight with Vinny Hacker, he got absolutely just he got he's doing pretty good at the start, but obviously stamina once again from his previous fight against Jake Paul in 2018. Obviously he let him down once again because he didn't put in the work in. He wasn't fit enough, and in my own opinion, he got way worse than what he was in 2018 fight, and he barely even done anything. He was just trying to recover and make sure he gets his stamina back up. But he got TKO'd in the same area as what he did with Jake Paul in 2018. So it really is just upsetting to see him, but it really is just inspiring as well at the same time just to see him like go for the third time because not much boxers. I mean, you could say um, like Weiler was obviously lost to Tyson Fury. Um, so was it Tyson Fury? It is or was it is it Tyson Fury or what I mean I'm pretty sure you know the Gypsy King himself, Fury. Obviously, beating him three times, not two times, uh, two times, three times. Um, back and back, and you know while it was coming out like with his costume. Now third time he's tried to do that, but obviously, he got absolutely just smacked from left, right, and center from the hooks, and also from the counters as well, from the jabs, and obviously from the just just jabbing just straight, and you know to the body and to the face as well, and he just couldn't get his defense up, and he just couldn't just like stand himself in there as well. So yeah, I hope Deji doesn't end up like Weiler. Obviously, this time he's taken more seriously as we're seeing um from the training uh sessions that I've been seeing with the man himself, Kenny. I haven't seen much boxing footage from Kenny, but from what I heard, he's a pretty fantastic professional UK boxer himself, and hopefully Kenny who's also been starting training with him for about like a couple weeks out of the fight from now, and and obviously there was another boxer training him for about for 6 weeks, and it's pretty. And a lot of people have been like saying like, oh, is it too late now? As it is in the last minute, just like it did, like in the last couple of last couple of fights I've been doing. That's just beyond me, man. Because I just really like hope that Adeji's like putting in the work in his body and you know this and that, and hopefully his stamina will improve and his defense as well. And I do want to say that if you do think that Adeji like isn't a real boxer as well, you can go watch back in his 2018 fight that a lot of people have been saying, even his brother himself, that he's a fast jab he has a fast jab, and he can count pretty good as well. Obviously, we're seeing like made Jake Paul's nose bleed back then, but obviously Jake Paul confirmed himself that I mean he basically had like a nose problem. So um, other than that, I don't think we should be re- reviewing back on his punches of how hard they were back in 2018 because we all know that Hideki could possibly be punching pretty hard on his actual thing. So yeah, man. Sorry about that. Just want to get that up pretty quickly. Nah. So yeah, man. But for for Alex Wasabi, man, for quickly, man, he's I heard he's been pretty um training pretty well with another trainer that I don't know his name often. I'm just basically just watch his video and basically just basically have my thoughts off from that. And coming from an unbiased review, Alex Wasabi like he's taking his fight seriously. Obviously, you know him; he's been taking a break from YouTube and that. And I think his mentality is just been trying to push himself just to realize of how hard boxing is. Obviously, at first he didn't really understand of how hard real life pro boxers actually take this, and he's been taking this throughout his mind and his body, and you know he's been training for a while, man. And I just hope that Alex Sabi, you know, I have heard these punches are not that hard. They're like pillows from what I heard from Strike Ninja. Shout out to him. And obviously, you know, don't know what to really expect from Alex Wasabi, but I am kind of worried about Deji because I really hope that his stamina is up to pace, that it really takes seriously and really really is needs to be careful what Alex Wasabi is gonna like deliver because Alex Wasabi did tell his coach in this Showstar preview here that um he actually doesn't want to come in as an actual YouTube boxer. He wants to come in an actual pro boxer himself, and actually wants to use it for not only for boxing himself. He actually wants to use it for defend himself because obviously in the past with his girlfriend, this and that, he actually wanted to use boxing as defense and that. And as a person myself, as having experience in karate in that, I totally understand from where he's coming from. It's absolutely important to have martial arts skills and obviously technique as well, like blocking and where you should be, or like putting your stance up and where you should have your flat foot as well. And obviously, hopefully you can like counter like of how we're seeing in the past, uh, like like how like a Paul Gallen has had with his recent fight with I'm not sure who the name was, but like he's mostly like barging in, like clinching, no, not like clinching, like barging in, and just basically trying to like get his punches in, and hopefully Deji doesn't actually do what Paul Gallen does to his last opponent, like trying to like get his punches in, but hardly couldn't even do that. So yeah, Deji really needs just to be like just need to step out to to like step in and most just like charging instead of like just clenching all the time and just find some recovery and just like always rely on his corner and just hopefully his corner, his team doesn't throw in the towel of how it ended up in 2018. So hopefully like his his left his left hand like mostly comes up here and mostly just like gets a lot like head movement as well. And I just want to like see if he can like connect those hooks in it more rather than just like having his fast jabs because I reckon if he can like put in more than what he does with his fast jabs, I reckon like those hooks and also those body shots can really show not only that he's taken seriously, but he can also show from what more from what he has from not only his jabs but also his hooks and also his uppercuts as well to the body and obviously maybe possibly getting a few good hooks to the head as well and just getting a good score as well. Now, technically, I don't see this as a knockout. I think this is going to go all the way to the end to a dynamic decision. I don't think it's going to be a draw. I think Deji is going to win by. I'm not going to say TKO, but I'm going to say that I think it's going to go all the way to the end. I think that is going to go all the way to the edge here with both of his fighters. Absolutely have everything and desperately losing for it. And yeah, man. I just want to say I do want to apologize if this hasn't gone in depth or enough. I'm not going to go longer for this preview as we have been here for about like for about like for about like, for 90 minutes. So I mean, is there any other things I want to talk about for Wasabi? Actually, you know what? I'll actually want to like get into Wasabi's thoughts on their on Deji's. So I heard on the podcast himself. What's his actual name called again? Um, what's the actual name again? It's called the concept. I think it's called the one concept. I believe. Oh no, it's called the concept. So Wasabi. It's called the W.A.D.E. concept. That shout to his channel, and I'm actually gonna go back to where he is, but before that, he actually made he actually made a actual recent video from Kenny himself, King Kenny, that is his actual nickname from himself, and we're actually going to react to the video right now. And yeah, just gonna get this up quickly. Way concept is yes. All right, we're gonna react to that quickly right now. Where is it? There it is.
All right, so we are back, and today's interview is a special one because I've gotten most of the fighters for the show.
Yeah, there won't be any copyright, but if there is, I will be muting like in some sections of this video.
Not only the co-main, but the main event fighters from the UK on March 5th. Showstar Boxing.
March 5th. Obviously, I think the time for March 5th. Let me get it up quickly here. So Deji versus Wasabi. Fight date. Let's see here. Australian time. Australian time. What the fuck's going on? Okay, I'm not. Fight time. I'm going to possibly look for the fight time here. So the fight time will be okay. YouTube sensation. No. So it will be on 6 p.m. UK time. But the main card event will be 9 p.m. UK time though. So if we count that as Australian time, it will be on Sunday. But I believe that will be on. Believe that will be on 4. Oh, okay. So it won't be on broadcast on UK television. However, it will actually be available. Okay, so it will be on 6 p.m. UK time. So 6 p.m. UK time, and that's gonna be like around 4 for Australian time. That will be around about like at 5 a.m. I believe. So I believe at 5 a.m. they're gonna do it. And then around about like 9 p.m., which will be 8 a.m. Australia. So I believe 8 a.m. In America, I believe, if we're going to look from there. But I'll possibly look into it more off stream. But anyways, enough rambling about. Let's get into the stream.
He is a high-level
Sorry,
boxing coach
reaction.
with pros in his gym, which means Kenny and Deji are getting some of that experience as well. But he was nice enough to take some time out of his day and speak to yours truly. So without any further ado, I give you episode 4 of the
Alright, okay. Yeah.
Massive
Not gonna get
pro
copyrighted.
boxer. But not only that, he is now a current high-level, up-and-coming world championship, possibly training head coach in the UK. He is newer to the YouTube game, but an OG in the boxing game, folks. I'm talking to Daily Perales, the Daily Effect. What's up, Daily? How you doing, man?
What's up, Wade, man? It's good to be here and chat to you.
Oh, that's not King Kenny. That's
he was showing me
Daily.
stuff. I come across
Well,
you, and yeah, the first thing I know.
Whatever his name is.
You know your stuff as well, and I only talk to people that know their stuff, you know.
Okay, well, listen, I appreciate that, man. Truly, anytime I'm in front of like guys like you, Daily, I was in front of BJ Flores. I'm humbled, man, because this is the knowledge of boxing that I want to get to. This is the level that you guys present is something that I don't think I could ever attain. So that stuff is really humbling. I appreciate it, man. But listen, enough with the lovey-dovey, okay? I got some questions for you.
No, it's getting
For
to it.
your not only entry into the sport, but your rise through the sport and how you became such a high level.
All right. Is he going to talk about Deji
As I
at
was
all?
coming up, to boxing is because boxing.
Is there a time slot here?
But I don't want you going down that same road. I want you to focus on your career because boxing is very dangerous. So you need to be 100% focused.
Who's this? Wait, what?
I won't say mistake, but I don't want you. These are all lessons that I.
Oh, this is for King Kenny.
Agree. I think that again. I hope people.
All due to respect to King Kenny, I'm not going to preview him, but
let's be honest, you didn't have to do this.
No.
That
actually,
is family.
you know what? I'll
You
see.
looked out for your family. Talk.
Kenny, when he
This is
comes to
bit-
me, he literally didn't know how to do anything. Obsessed with details. So I remember the first day I was getting him to just stand. I had a rope tied from one rope to the other rope, but low to the floor. And I got him to stand on a stance so that rope is in between his legs and get him in the right stance. And all I simply done is get him to go up and down that line, moving with rhythm.
Obviously, obviously, I know we're talking about. Obviously, you got like the bag that is basically just like going like back and forth. You know how it goes. You basically got a rope and you're just weaving down. You're weaving from left, right, and basically just doing that.
Let me tell
Obviously,
you,
I know
when
that,
he first
but
done it, I thought, what is this, man? You're meant to have soul in your body. You're meant to know how to dance, and you
Actually,
are
no,
so
dance.
stiff. It's unbelievable. So
Yeah.
Oh well, so you
just
started pretty
even
stiff.
that took time to develop.
Yeah.
His rhythm. It took time to develop his jab, because one thing about me, when I used to fight, when my brothers used to fight, my other older brothers, one thing is we all had a great jab.
Best
Because
weapon
the
in
jab
boxing.
is the best punch in boxing.
Yes,
It's the weapon.
yeah.
It can
Yeah,
can
but obviously
literally win
you can
fights with just that
push
one
back your
hand.
opponents well.
So Kenny's jab now, it is sharp. It is sharp. And what's so deceiving about Kenny as well is he's got such a long reach, but it doesn't look like he has one. But when you're standing in front of him, like he can ping you from out of range, with that jab.
The jab is alright,
bits and pieces that
but
I saw,
hopefully
I was like,
we can
something's
see
sticking out.
see like
And
the
I
actual
kept
true
watching, I'm like,
like
Kenny's jabs,
jabbing back
he's not being
like
able to
that
be touched. It
on
doesn't
Sunday,
look like he's
6th of
much
March.
taller, much longer than his opponents in some of these spars, but he's got a great reach and he knows how to. And that's another thing. Not only does he have a decent reach, but he's understanding now with your help how to use it. It's such a hard thing to teach.
Understanding is a big part, because a lot of even with my pro fighters, they would tell you themselves, is a lot of our training is not just being in the ring, being on pads, right? It's not just about shadow boxing. Another thing, shadow boxing is a lost art. That is like, for me, the number one thing where you perfect your skills.
But no, it's a lost art in.
I see a lot of boxers these days. Do shadow boxing, and I have seen like other YouTubers like KSI, and I think and also Logan Paul. Obviously when like they were doing like this freaking doing this Logan Paul and VK Slide 2, like I think like show or something like at his own crib. Seeing Logan Paul actually do some actual show boxing as well. I mean, I have saw like case in his other videos like doing show boxing as well. So it is pretty important to have like show boxing as well. I mean, I sometimes in my spare time, if I'm like a bit bored, I also do some show boxing as well. And I think like it helps you like get to the habit of like actually not knowing your technique and actually just basically trying to get your to get your jabs and your hooks and your uppercuts pretty much sharp, and just basically doing fast as you can, and just getting time to it, man, and just to basically get your confidence and to get that timing as well, in your opponents, and make sure you press it back and getting the right stance, and actually actually just
strengths? What did you see as his strengths outside of his reach to be
approaching
able to
to it.
facilitate that growth as quickly as it's been?
Well, bad news for Temper, because the first thing that I realized was the strength and power that he has. And I said to myself, if I can get him to use that power in it intelligently, not to always rely on that power, but use it when he needs it, you know, set up that power in the right way, behind jabs, behind feints, behind level changes, behind footwork. And then I said to myself, listen, not just Temper, any YouTuber, because it is going to be in trouble. We're trying to get
because obviously we are seeing all YouTubers are not like having the right strategy, not having the right skills of what other pro boxers in real life actually have. Strategically, there has been some potential for other YouTube boxers, such as like Jake Paul trying to get into as well. Obviously, Jake Paul, for respect, has come a long way away. But all due to respect, I don't want to say like he's did it all, because from seeing from what he's been boxing former MMA fighters, and MMA is way different than what boxing is. We are seeing Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather back in 2017, and we all see a difference of how MMA fighters fight against actual boxers themselves. And it's no same to actual YouTubers and boxers themselves. YouTubers just don't actually understand the actual background and the actual technique of what actual training camp goes in, as what it actually does from MMA. Like it's a lot to get in, but you understand what I mean, because like boxing, like boxing, everyone's saying like is the most hardest sport in the world. Some may debate that MMA is much more dangerous. Which, to be fair, I love MMA fighters. Obviously, suffocate from cutting. I don't know how you can say again, like cotton. Obviously, from your ears right here, you can obviously get your cotton like basically just basically like numb, and it looks pretty ugly. I see some boxes like suffocate from the cotton the illness from the ears and that. But obviously, it's MMA is way more different to this, and YouTube boxes from what we recently are still we cannot like even compared to them. Like I know Logan Paul had like a bit of an edge against Floyd Mayweather in his recent fight, but still, Floyd Mayweather was old, so you can't really judge too much from that, and you can't really say that or is something that YouTubers can actually do. You can actually get into them. Um, I know that Mike Tyson himself actually said that YouTubers are changing the game of boxing, but obviously we have to wait and see of how they actually start to change even more. Can actual YouTubers themselves coming onto Sunday the March 6th can actually start improving their skills, and we can actually much more rather than seeing like jabs than what we did from Slim against Fuser, like absolutely just bleeding him. It's not actual sharps hooks and sharps uppercuts. We haven't actually seen that. Obviously, if you guys haven't seen from a last reaction from the Social Knockout 2 event, obviously there wasn't any sharp punches at all. It was barely even watchable. It was pretty cringe, to be honest. It was a shit event, and like barely any YouTube boxers were actually throwing some sharp hooks and sharp jabs. Like fast. I mean, there are some fast ones, but there was barely in like any sharp ones, and also, obviously the defense was like not like really like flexible enough to even sense when it was actually punch coming in, like whether to get like very like flat footed to like get a step back and basically just like weaving that. I seen like some good head like movements from Adam Salik, Anisam Gibb, say KSI as well. Um, Helped him in that factor to get a knockout on Logan Paul back in 2019 at Staples Centers Arena. So yeah. Anyways, get back to reacting to this video here.
I'm trying to get Kenny to, fight eventually people like Jake Paul.
Yeah.
You're not in this game to get to the
Oh
next
shit!
level
Hang on.
by
Is that
getting
copyrighted?
It doesn't make any
Exactly.
sense.
Exactly.
No, it's
exactly.
probably
If Kenny
not.
does things the right way and he makes noise when he's doing it, and he puts on great performances, and then it will only lead to that because Jake Paul is going to need opponents, and I can't see him fighting
Say
real
Olatunji.
undefeated professional
Olatunji.
boxers.
Olatunji.
So,
Pete, man, don't do this, man.
that was the
Don't
first
do this,
thing I saw, 'cause
man.
I
Pete,
believed
don't
what
do
he
this,
was doing,
man.
my brother, and just had to move
Olatunji.
around. And even though
All right,
he didn't really know what he was doing
don't
at
do it,
first when he
man.
first started. When he hit me, like even to the body, I was like,
Oh shit, it's
I'm gonna
lagging.
stay a bit switched on here and give him a little bit of respect because he's got some power on him.
Yeah.
Serious
Speaking
power.
of that power that Kenny is showing, obviously in the sparring room, you guys are working. What are your thoughts on Kenny's opponent Temper and what you've seen of him? I saw some things where you said, listen, he might have a MMA background.
Oh, okay, man. All right. So obviously this is okay. Obviously this is basically talking about more face Temper. So we'll get out of this for a sec. So I'm actually gonna go back to
All
actually
right, so we are back, and today is a very
podcasts
special
themselves
episode of
because
the Wade
I don't waste you
Conversation
guys' time
because
with
it is our first
face
in
Temper
a
and all.
series of interviews
Kenny,
to
that
come
we're
with
just here
some of
for
the biggest
Alex
names on
Wasabi
the
and Deji.
Showstar
So
card.
I'll just get
Starting
into
off hot
Alex
with one
Wasabi
half
here
of the main
just
event,
right now.
the first ever event.
All right. Yeah, just get into it.
A series of interviews.
All right, here we
with all
go.
the top
Here's
names in
Alex
Showstar boxing.
Wasabi
I had to start it off with the top name
himself.
from the U.S. Man, I'm excited for a ton of questions here. The first one I want to start with, though, is I want to take everything back to the beginning. Not the Deji fight, not any of the spars you've had in the in-between. Why you started boxing, because I think this is one of the most interesting things about your story, not only as a boxer, but as a YouTuber. And you hear all the time, I started boxing because I wanted to protect myself. I started boxing because I wanted to get in better shape. I started boxing because I didn't have an outlet for my aggression. Yours is for one word, and that's family. Talk to me a little bit about what that is, man, and what that meant.
So obviously, as you guys may have like not noticed, or you may notice earlier in the stream, is that obviously I told you that he's like mostly family guy and that Wasabi, and he mostly wants to use it for self defense in the future for his girlfriend, and that as we says in the podcast here. So I think I'll move forward to whether he says the point plus.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, guys. Like, I'm not a professional boxer. I am a YouTuber, and I'm looking for a battle. Like, I want an epic fight in my life, and I want this to be that. And that for that to happen, I need Deji to show up. So if I do all this training, and I win in the first 30 seconds, or the first minute, or the first round, then it's not really worth it to me. I'm not trying to go 0-50. I'm not trying to be like the best boxer in the world. I just want an epic battle, and I don't want to fight an easy opponent. I want to fight
I understand, man. Like he expects Deji like a lot. He expects like like an actual opponent to actually like give him a good taste of what we needs to actually get to his technique to the actual full limits of what we actually want to show the actual world and prove the haters wrong who thought he's been a clown in the past, which I actually did in the reigning past, but obviously he wants to show us that he can show us to the full limits, and he could be him and Deji himself will possibly be the first to ever fight statue to actually show some to actually show some full full sharp jabs and hooks and upcuts and all of that on Sunday. So I'm really keen to see if those two boxers, these first two YouTube boxers are actually going to show when they're actually going to fight for real with actual sharp punches and techniques and obviously some footwork and hopefully some good head movement as well, like 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 a weaving and some pretty good flexibility as well. When seeing the punches in that, so hopefully I'm expecting these two to have really good stamina in that. So let's move on.
challenge me that's gonna make me work for the victory.
That's fair.
Um,
That's fair.
yeah, so I can see how people misinterpret that, but that's just what I want. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was gonna
I
give you
I
the
totally
opportunity
understand.
because there's nothing wrong with going in there wanting a war. There's something that, especially, it's almost like euphoric being in there with someone that can match you skill for skill, can match you cardio for cardio, and there's just that it's gonna come down to that last round, and whoever wants it more, that
There's
is
Fury
the
and
Rocky-esque type of fight, and there's nothing wrong with
Weiler.
that at all.
That's the dream, man.
I
That's
think
the
I
dream.
think I think that was the third
And I
match
wanted to
that I
talk.
did mention
You
earlier
talked
in
about
the
Deji's training
stream.
and some of his skills and kind of his motivation. When you watch Deji, not just in training, because yes, we all know that not only him but anybody in the YouTube boxing scene, there's going to be a ton to work on, right? And I think you could include yourself in that as well. I could include myself. Anybody that gets in there, you're always going to have things to work on. But when you watch Deji, what specifically is it that
She's
you're
lagging.
seeing Deji
Oh
do
yeah,
to take
yeah,
advantage?
bro.
You're not
I
giving me,
I
obviously,
apologize
a game
for
plan
the
for
lag.
what are the things that
At
you
the
look at
moment,
and
I
right away you go,
believe
oh, that's going to get him in trouble.
that the rain is actually causing it to be lagging, and I'm sorry about the stream and
Probably by his
that
coaches.
being really laggy.
Don't push
So
in there. Don't gas out.
you have to bear with it at the moment.
Box.
So
Scrap.
hopefully you guys are
It's
just
not
at
make
the
a
moment.
sprawl.
So
It's win the fight the
yeah,
way a boxer
the
should
show must go
box,
on, by the
right?
way.
I think
So
that's
I'm
always
not
been
gonna
the
stop.
plan, but then he gets in there, he lets his emotions get to him, he lets the excitement get to him, and then he's just like, the plan goes
Yeah,
wrong,
and I also do want to say that for another example for that I actually and this will give for example actually let all the emotion and also the hype as well finally getting a chance to actual face against Jake Paul and it was being cocky himself saying oh it's time to face this absolute mug in fucking Miami yeah and this and that but also we know what happened when he stepped in the ring. He was doing his crab stance. It was absolutely just embarrassing. It was absolutely just a disgrace to watch him do that in front of all those crowds in Miami and just only and couldn't even get through the second round and yeah.
and I think they're gonna have a plan, but I'm expecting the same thing.
That's what I was
He's
going to
gonna rush in
ask.
there.
Do you think he's going to
Yeah.
come forward very quick, explosive first round? Are you ready for something like that possibly?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm ready for anything he does, but I'm assuming he's gonna try to get the first round knockout and be like, yeah, I'm the best. 0-2 fighter, never fought
Yeah.
before, no amateur fights.
Hmm.
He's gonna come in there and be like, I'm gonna knock you out. It's not easy to knock somebody out. I know.
Very good
everybody's
point.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
it's so easy
exactly.
to knock somebody out.
And that's why and that's why I think it's going to go to a dynamic decision here. So do not expect like a TKO, a KO. As I said before, these are YouTube boxes. We don't know what to actually expect. As we may have some confidence for both of these. As the sharp, they may show you some actual good good footwork and head movement as well, and obviously finally getting a sharp technique to actually possibly maybe knock someone out. As I will be right back, as someone's calling me. So, be right back. Alright, lads. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. I am back. Sorry about that. I was on the phone with someone, so I'll just be going back to
So
this,
boxers have to participate in
and
each other out.
hopefully
So
we can
I
go,
just I think
we can go into
maybe watch too much
to
Dragon
Deji's
Ball Z
like
or something. I
view.
don't know.
Obviously,
Hey,
I'll
listen, don't
watch
come for
both
Dragon
his
Ball
well,
Z,
and
bruh. All
we'll
right,
end
I'm
it
a big.
Hey, I
from
hold
there.
on. I got
As
Dragon Ball Z everywhere. What
this
you
I know.
preview
talking about?
is
Someone made
rambling
me
on a bit too
a
much,
Super
so
Saiyan Wade
I don't
Gohan
want to be
2.
here
I
for
got the
too
poster
long.
somewhere, so shout out Dragon Ball.
What the
But
fuck?
What do you mean, Wade? It's you?
yeah,
And,
they
like,
made my
as Super
face on
Saiyan?
the Super Saiyan Cell Saga Gohan. Yeah, dude, that's the best Gohan, bro.
My friend just made this for
Oh
me. It's one of
god,
a kind. He just made it for me. I was like,
fucking
yo,
Dragon Ball,
that's
Tight. That's
dope.
tight. That's tight. Yes,
Yeah.
Dragon
fucking
Ball
Dragon
is
Ball,
amazing. So,
freaking Jerome the Y and Brian
something I
Toro will
wanted to
be
ask
enjoying
you,
this.
and we spoke a bit
Now
about
they'll be
this in the last
drooling
meeting. I wanted to come back to
their
it.
mouths watching
People
this
overlook you to a degree that,
interview.
quite frankly, to me, is
Drooling,
baffling because I recently did
absolutely
a breakdown on
drooling.
your boxing, and that'll be out by the time this interview comes out. And I was thoroughly impressed with the little intricacies that you've picked up in the time since the Fuzi, and obviously, Fuzi dropped you with the headgear on, and a lot of people point to that without really giving you the
Yeah,
credit of understanding the
obviously
legal
that was one of my
and the fact that you
shittiest
were
knockouts, by the
having your way
way.
in that spar until
And
that point, in
that
my opinion.
I don't think that
Why is it, do you think,
the right
people
sloppy
latch onto
hook
that and hold
didn't
on to
actually
it and
connect, which is
discount all these other intricacies
I
that are
think
on camera? And again,
some people may
blame
say
you for
that that was
Why
staged.
do you
Yeah.
think that is that people are
Like
overlooking you like that?
I think that
it's just a
that's
crap
what
connection
Deji
from
latched onto,
his right
and
hook
like
there from
so
Fujitsu.
then his fans also latch onto it since
But
he's the new guy. So
obviously
like
it's a
his
sparring,
fans
so
are
nothing to
latched
really
onto that,
take
even though it was 2 years
seriously
ago. It was my first bar
from
ever.
there.
They're just like, oh, you got knocked out by this guy, and then it
And
didn't happen.
plus, that actually was like 2 years ago, and obviously, Alex Wasabi has actually changed a lot from his technique from 2 years ago. So for those who actually like still hang on him, just please do not underestimate him or either Deji, as I have to keep reminding you guys a couple of times. So that some people just don't come on the stream and just say why are you giving confidence to this bloody clown, man? It's just he's gonna get absolutely whacked by Deji. Deji Tank is gonna fuck him up. Well, I'm telling you right now, do not underestimate neither Deji or either Wasabi as well. So yeah.
Worst loss in freaking YouTube history. So I was like, yo. Yeah, we were supposed to have a rematch, and then he said he would never rematch me again because his nose. He's like, he messed up his nose, and I was like, oh, you so lucky, man. Like, it was like 2 weeks before his fight, and he's one of my best friends. So how am I not supposed to take it easy? You can see in the first round, like I'm not like laying into shots. I'm like barely tapping him, like just touching him, because I'm not gonna injure him before the fight. And then I guess he got frustrated and.
Came after you. Bull in the China shop, man. He came after you. But yeah, no, I wanted to make sure because I think, again, I think a lot of people have their opinions based off things that they don't really understand the timeline of. So
I'm gonna skip through this.
But
Yeah.
what happened?
I think he. I mean, I think he's gonna
Hell
come
of a sick
out
lads.
full force. He's gonna just be swinging like hands
Hello,
down,
my
swinging
fanboys.
hard, head turn,
Anyway, lads, I'll be
and
right
he's just
back.
gonna be looking for the lucky knockout. I think that
Be
he
right
knows
back.
that
Be right back.
if he
All right, stop. No,
doesn't
no, no.
get
We're
into the
doing. We're doing. Okay. I'll be right back, lads. Sorry about that. Slim, he ate the shots and didn't even defend. Yeah. I'll be right back, lads. I'm gonna end the stream, man. All right, lads. Man, I would love to. I would love to go through. I would love to go through to through like every other single like single like review for the others as well, going through here in Deji as well. But obviously, I'm actually having a few issues with me having that at the moment, so I have to sort of issue with food and dinner and everything. So I don't, and plus I don't want to keep this preview for too much longer. Obviously, been going for 57 minutes from what I've seen from here. No, 58 minutes. So yeah, lads. Fortunately, I couldn't like do the digital one, but I think I said enough on my preview. I hope you guys enjoy the stream, and I appreciate my thoughts into it. Do apologize if it isn't the best, obviously because my energy, as I said way earlier in the video, uh, I'm still having like still sad thoughts there for Nick for Nick and Lismore as well. I'm still going to put a link in the description for the live stream for Sam Rebels channel live stream Saturday 5th of March. So yeah, please come over there and donate and help Nick and Lismore rebuild and get up to the feet once again. Hashtag raise for Nick and more. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's actually going to be from me from today for the Digi on a Twin